Hi, everyone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to the first of its kind in India, another first from Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies, the Mystic Lotus Violet Flame Awesome Telesummit. We at Mystic Lotus have been super happy and excited since the Telesummit took off last Sunday. And your support and encouragement is something we are so grateful for. Thank you. For those of you who have already been here, welcome back. And for those of you who are coming in for the first time, welcome in. Here are some facts and information that you should have. I've been asked by people if they will be receiving healing for an hour. The answer is no. This Telesummit is for sharing and demonstrating how the chosen process can contribute to our lives. This particular Telesummit, which will go on till end July, focuses on the very relevant and contemporary issue of stress. We now know that stress causes high BP, hormonal imbalances, skin disorders, chronic muscle pain, lowered immunity, sleep depravity, depression, weight gain. The list just goes on and on and on. There are even countries that consider stress to be the cause of their leading health problems. We do not want it to be ours. This, today, day 2 in season 1, we continue with Reiki and how it can help lower stress levels, boost your energy and confidence, and leave you feeling happy and hopeful. Now, before we begin, all of you are on the Telesummit WhatsApp group. Should you have any questions, please post them on the group with your name anytime now onwards. They will be answered. If you are using any number other than your registered mobile number with us, please do add the last 5 digits of the number being used along with your query. And in case some of you are not on the WhatsApp group, please don't worry. Message your questions to me at 98300 51888. That's 98300 51888. Okay. If you're not already hands-free, now would be a good time. And hope you have drinking water around. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a huge Mystic Lotus welcome to the lady with the beautiful smile, gentle words, who's always laughing, Swati Mishra. Hi, Swati. So fabulous to have you here.
Thank you, Neelu. I'm also honored to be here to be part of this wonderful summit.
Awesome.
And it's really wonderful to share something which is really close to my heart.
And we're so happy that you are and that you're going to be sharing. Just before we start off, Swati, you've asked us to have water around. Please, would you tell us why?
What happens with energy healing, we tend to unground. And water grounds us. Anything which we take in after this energy healing grounds us totally and completely. That's why water.
Okay.
And also water is something which flushes the toxins out of the body.
Right. Fantastic. As simple as that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Swati, Reiki today as a healing modality is quite well known. You know, it's quite popular. But what is Reiki and how long have you been practicing it?
Reiki is this beautiful, wonderful energy which is all around us. It is within us, which is around us. All we need to know is how to utilize it for our own benefit. Reiki is also called Prana Shakti, Chi, Ki in various languages. You know, different modalities, it's called differently.
Okay.
And all the energy healers are basically tapping into this energy and releasing the issues, recharging the battery of human beings. So how do we do that? Reiki, it can be done through Reiki, pranayam, pranic healing, energy healing, various ways to be done. So whatever calls for you, just that.
Okay. But you just said Reiki is also known as Prana Shakti. So by
Yes.
prana, As in literally, is that life? Is that life force?
It's the life force, yes. The universal life force which is in us, because till the prana is there, we are alive. When the prana is not there, we are not.
Right.
Correct.
So,
It's not the oxygen, it's not the breath that we are taking. It's
okay.
prana shakti that we are taking in.
All right. So would that then mean or imply that if the prana is blocked, do we fall ill?
Of course, when the prana gets blocked in our body, in our emotions, in our mental status, then that's when we start falling ill. That's when we start getting into a discomfort zone. That's when the diseases start coming in. Because we are not at ease with ourselves. We are at a discomfort with ourselves.
Okay. So how does the prana get blocked, Swati? I mean, what is it? It's not like one box suddenly falls over it one fine day. How does it get blocked?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Prana gets blocked due to various reasons. Starting from the time we start taking things very, maybe, I would rather say that when we forget to take things easily, when we start pushing our boundaries beyond our capacity, and we start expecting a lot of things out of ourselves, when we start expecting ourselves to be perfect, expecting ourselves to be somebody, when we forget to be ourselves, that's where the prana gets blocked. And when the prana gets blocked, obviously we are getting all the diseases.
Right.
And prana is nothing but the energy. All that we think, we do, we imagine, we visualize, we experience, all that this is a form of energy. And energy never gets destroyed.
Right.
So this energy is stored somewhere in us.
Stored as in like we have fat organs stored.
Stored at an energetic level, because it's
Right.
an energy, right?
Right.
So when it gets stored in us, we start feeling the stress in us. We start getting uncomfortable with ourselves, with situations, with people.
Right. So how does Reiki come in here? How does Reiki help remove stress or us being at this discomfort and lack of ease?
Okay. It's very simple. I'll explain it to you with an example.
Yes, please.
If you look, you must have seen a water pipe which is blocked. And what do you need to do when the water pipe is blocked? You need to put a source of water to clear it, right?
Right.
So similar to that.
Sorry? No, sorry, please continue.
Similar to that, when the prana is blocked in our body, what we need an external force of energy to clear that block from our energetic system.
Okay.
What Reiki does is, it's the channeling of that energy which pushes that block out of the body and releases it, cleanses it completely, so that we are at comfortable space.
Right. So basically, Reiki is what drainage system my water pipe, Reiki is for my body. Is that it?
Yeah, kind of. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So drainage in this case, Reiki being used, blocks being pushed out of the system in what I'm hoping is a gentle manner, and
very gentle. It's
very gentle.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the body gets relaxed, we feel good, fantastic. So that's it, right? One time thing, permanent, done with, never have to do it again. No, I'm just asking because I don't have to keep using my drain continuously for a day. So.
No, it's not like that. It's because the cause of the stress is not gone, right? It's just the clearing of the stress that has happened. The root cause of the stress is still there with us. Either we clear the stress or we clear the root cause of the stress. Till the time we are not clearing the root cause of the stress, we have to keep clearing our chakras and our aura and our body, our system, energetic system, for us to start feeling better.
Okay. So, all right, you've just, there are some questions here that I do want to ask you, but before I ask you that, would it be possible to experience a little bit
Of
of this
course,
right now?
of course, of course. So let's
So,
say the magic word for the
which is,
demonstration.
yes, yes to demonstration. Absolutely yes. Okay. Swati, quickly tell me, do we need everybody unmuted at this point, or you will just tell us what to do and everyone's just going to follow?
No, no. They don't have to be. They have to say yes in their own space. I'm absolutely fine with that.
Okay. And of course, people can, we'll keep posting their questions, which we'll take care of a little later. So, lead the way, Swati. Tell us what to do.
Okay. I would like you to again come to the center, take the center stage, and lead. And I will just want you to first. I would actually want everybody to start centering themselves. Basically, sit wherever they are. Comfortably sit. If they want to lie down, they can lie down.
Okay.
Gently close your eyes and just concentrate on your breathing. I hope everybody is in a secluded area. I wouldn't want anybody to disturb them at this point of time. Be with your breathing, gently inhaling and exhaling. With every in-breath, completely relax yourself and exhale out all the worries, all the thoughts which are bothering you. Inhale again and exhale out. I would like you to now just scan your body and just make a note, mental note, which part of the body feels constricted, tight, in pain, whatever it is. Just a mental note. After you have done so, please bring both your palms together in a form of namaste in front of your chest. Rub them vigorously. Rub both your palms with each other vigorously and take them apart from each other for around 2 feet and then bring them back again. Keep doing this, taking your palms apart and bringing them together a few times. You will feel a push or a pull between your palms. Neelu, are you feeling?
Yes, it's almost like a vibration.
Yes. This is what the energy is. We are just channeling the energy, channelizing it. Now, I would like you to put any affirmation in this energy. You can create a ball with this energy. Just make sure that it's a round ball.
And are there any specific words?
Words,
One
it could
should
be
use?
just relaxation.
Okay.
It could be just one word. You can fill it up with any color that is coming to your mind.
And do I also shape my
Yeah,
palm?
in a ball shape,
Oh,
like
all
a
right.
ball.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure that it's intact, it's crystallized, it's totally crystallized.
Okay.
Once you feel that this ball is filled with the energy that you wanted to give to your body, gently take this ball to the body part you are feeling this tightness or ache or pain or constriction. And let it sweep down towards the earth. Let your hands sweep down towards the earth, towards your legs.
Take it down towards the legs.
Yes. And let it go out towards other earth.
So I open my palms by then.
Yes.
Okay.
You take the ball towards yourself. Feel the energy at that part of the body and then keep it down.
All right. Done.
Yeah?
Done. Yes.
One more time. We'll do it again.
Okay. So do we start with the process of
Energy ball. Yes.
energy
You
ball?
start.
We don't.
Yes.
Do we rub our hands and?
Yes. We again start
Okay.
with rubbing our palms with each other.
Okay. 3 times.
Yes. We'll do it. Take the palms apart. Bring them back again together. Feel the energy between your palms. It could be a pulsation, it could be just a feeling, it could be anything. Even if you're not feeling, it is still there. Fill it up with a lot of positivity, a lot of relaxation, and beautiful yellow light. Just a mental thought will also do. And create a ball. Make it round. Take it to the body part that was feeling tight, stressed, was in ache or pain. Feel it completely. Now, open your palms, sweep the energy down towards the earth.
Done.
Done?
Done.
Okay. That's about it. So, which part of the body were you feeling? I didn't ask you in the
In the beginning.
demo at
Right.
that point of time.
Right.
Which part of the body were you feeling the energy?
Okay. I was towards my chest
Yeah.
because I've been a little stressed out with my maid situation. I think every woman on this phone is going to relate to that. And the men will also relate to it because the women in their lives must be making them go through stress with that. And the reason why I've been feeling a little sad and upset about this, and I've been feeling constricted with it. So I felt as if the constriction was in my chest. So that's where I took it.
Okay. So when we did the energy ball, what color came to you?
The first time around, when you had asked us to close our eyes and rub our palms and move it away, at the middle of my forehead, I did have flashes of white. In the middle of my forehead, and by the time you said to create the ball the first time and put in whatever color comes to mind, I had blue and green coming in straight away. And the second time, of course, you asked for yellow, so okay, first time, sorry, blue and green.
Mm-hmm. Okay, first time blue and green. And what did you feel between your palms?
When the rubbing was happening, as I said, first time around, I felt it almost like a vibration when my palms were touching. The tips of my fingertips were still a little cool.
Okay.
And it was only the second time where the degree of vibration I was feeling had come down, but then I was feeling heat.
Hmm.
And my fingertips had gone cold.
Okay. When you were feeling cold, that meant that that area was blocked. And when you started feeling warm, that meant that you started receiving the energy in that area.
Really? That quickly?
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
It just opens it up completely. Yeah. So it's that simple. Reiki is a very simple, gentle energy. And anybody and everybody can do it.
Right. In fact, Nandini has asked this question before we continue. Um, if Reiki can be learned to self-heal, or is it always better to receive?
Reiki starts with self-healing.
Okay?
When we do, the first level is all about self-healing.
Right.
Because you have to understand it in a way that, Reiki healer is always a medium. It's just passing on the energy from the universe to the healer. And if the medium is blocked, how freely do you think the energy will flow?
Right.
So it's always starts from self-healing. Receiving is always good because, what happens, sometimes we just don't want to do anything and we want to just go to somebody and relax and chill. That's fine.
Right.
It's a wonderful tool for the everyday management.
Great. Fantastic. Okay. I had a certain reaction, Swati, but Ashok was feeling needles pricking all over his body, and he felt it to be painful. The moment he started rubbing his palm. Is that okay? Is that natural? Is it something to be worried about, or?
It's natural. It's different people experience it differently.
Okay.
But if it's needle pricking, it could be infection, it could be inflammation. So he may need to check that.
Okay. Can we have Ashok unmuted?
Absolutely. Please do that.
Yes.
Please do that.
Okay. We'll just give it a few seconds. He'll get unmuted right now. And Nandini, we will come back to your question again because there is a little more that we want to ask. I definitely want to ask with this. So we will come back to this and have you interact with Swati as well. Do we have Ashok unmuted?
Hello.
Hi,
Ashok. Yes, please
Hello.
go on.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
can hear
Ashok.
you.
Yeah, yes, Swati.
Yes, please tell me what happened, Ashok.
The moment I rubbed my palms, I started feeling very painful, like, needle pricks all over my body.
Okay.
Yeah.
All over your body.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you were breathing, which part of your body was feeling constricted or feeling in pain or ache?
Can you repeat the question? Sorry.
Okay. I told you when we were doing the demo, we did the breathing part, right? After I told you to identify the body part where the stress is stored.
Yeah.
So any specific part was you could identify?
Yeah, I could identify an area slightly below my ribs, basically, my hip and my ribs. I was feeling a sensation there, maybe just below the liver portion.
What I'm getting here is, Ashok, could you please tell me, are you fearful about something? Is there something going on in your life? Are you
Yeah,
at this point of time?
Yeah, there would be several areas actually.
Okay. See, it's very normal to feel these pricks when you have certain blocks in your body and certain areas are blocked. It is normal. It's just opening up.
Okay.
Just opening up your energetic field to receive the energy. That's all.
Okay.
And also, I could feel a little inflammation or a little, infection maybe in some part of your body. Have you just recovered from some ailment or
Not really,
anything of
and
that sort?
not really, no. And I don't sense any. I'm not aware of any infection or any inflammation in my body right now.
Okay, fine. See, that is one of the reasons when the pricks happen, but probably for you it could be something else.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you, Ashok.
So I'll just, what I'm going to do is, I'll send you a little energy any which way so that you feel a little better.
Okay. Okay. I've been
fantastic
feeling
is
very
that?
tired and exhausted.
You're feeling very tired and exhausted?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me 5 minutes. After the session gets over, I'll send you the energy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pleasure.
How generous is that, Swati? Thank you so much. Thank you,
It's
Ashok.
pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. I also have to quickly ask you, Swati, when you asked us to close our eyes and concentrate on the breathing,
Yeah.
within a minute, I had to, I would have dozed off. If you'd continued any long, I was beginning to feel like, okay, I'm ready to put my head down on the table, and then I had to make myself straight again because, I can't be dozing off right now. So is that normal? And is that normal? And is it okay? Is it a good sign? What's going on?
See what happens when we start feeling relaxed, obviously we want to doze off.
Right.
So when we just equalize our breath, when we start connecting with our, start getting connected with our breath, automatically we start getting relaxed. That is why we say start with your day with pranayama,
Right.
so that your day goes beautifully.
Beautiful. Fantastic. Okay. Now, before you started the demo, I did say that something came up in what you said, and I do want to ask you this. You mentioned 2 words, aura
Yeah.
and chakra. So what's aura?
Okay. Aura is the energy field which is around us, which has several layers. The first and foremost layer is our physical body. It's the energetic field in which the physical body, which can be seen with our naked eyes, because it vibrates at a level that our eyes can capture it.
Right.
And apart from the physical body, there is an emotional body, mental body, and the spiritual body, which again vibrates at different frequencies. And they can't be captured with our eyes, but it is still there.
Okay.
So, and how to explain it, it would be, okay. So when you must have experienced this when you enter somebody's house.
Yes.
You either immediately feel at ease or you feel little uncomfortable.
Right. All the time. It happens all the time.
That is only because your aura is sensing the energies around you. And if it is something which is comfortable for you, if it is positive for you, it makes you feel at ease. But if it is not something which goes well with you and with your aura, it just starts making you a little discomforted.
Right. So the aura is external.
Aura,
And
yes.
it's external. It's beyond my physical body.
Yes.
Okay. And just like if, as you said, with this really wonderful example, I'm pretty sure I know for a fact a lot of people, they experience this. So just like that, somebody else could also have a reaction to me, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So does that have anything to do with the fact that, you're a good person or a bad person? Or is that, I'm just asking, just for clarity.
Everybody is good.
Okay.
Either we are compatible or we are not. That's
Right.
the only thing.
That's the
So
only
if you're not compatible with the other person, you start feeling discomfort.
Right. Great. Good to know. Good to know I'm good to go, and if somebody doesn't get along with me, well, deal with it.
It is absolutely not your issue. It's the other person.
Okay, so the aura is external. What is the chakra? Where's this little thing hanging around?
Again, since we have this energy structure in us, apart from our physical body, we have other energy structures.
Right.
There is this etheric body, which is just 8 inches beyond our physical body, and it's exactly like our physical body.
Okay.
And chakras are the energy centers which are located along with our spine in this etheric body. And these chakras, they collect information in various forms.
Okay.
So every chakra has its own work to do. Our root chakra has a different work to do. Our solar plexus has a different work to do. We have 7 chakras in our body, starting with the root till the crown. Okay, and root chakra is all about our security, our home, our monetary needs. All that is taken care by our root chakra. So any issues along this area, if we start feeling low in these areas, our root chakra gets blocked. Because these are the lower emotions. Anything that we are not feeling positive about is a lower emotion.
Right.
And our chakras, they vibrate at a higher frequency.
Okay.
So these lower emotions block the chakras because it just blocks the speed of the chakra, at which it is supposed to rotate at an energetic level again.
So do they rotate energetically in any specific direction?
Clockwise.
Clockwise.
Always clockwise, yes.
All right. So it's not like they're rotating anti-clockwise because they've been disbalanced.
No.
No. It's clockwise because it's balanced. So what, does it stop spinning if it's disbalanced? I'm sure you have people asking you these questions. Yeah, like for example, can't see the chakra. Where is it? How do I know, what's going on? So if I know something's moving clockwise, do I assume that it stops doing something if it's not feeling good?
Yes. How?
It's
like it stops. Yes, it stops, and it also starts moving anti-clockwise as well if the energies are too dense.
Okay, so it does happen.
Yes, it does happen, and also we start going downwards. Our emotions, our way of thinking is a downward spiral. Then we start feeling stressed, we start feeling sad, and we are not able to come out of it because it's a vicious cycle.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yes, that's making a fair amount of sense right now. Suddenly to me, my eyes have opened up a little bit more.
Okay.
with this information. No, it's good to know. Sometimes one doesn't know why one is feeling a certain way. So now you know where to look.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So to take you back to the demo one last time,
Yes.
when a show came on and you asked them these questions and you said something that I'm sensing something. So
Right.
does this mean that when you do a session with somebody, are you absorbing their stress and energy? That would just be so much to deal with. Come on, it's a valid question. I know it's very amusing for you right now, but...
Neelu, it's not possible. It is not possible for a very simple reason. Because as a healer, I'm just a medium. I'm just passing on the energy. It's a one-way traffic.
Okay.
It's like I'm like a pipe from which the water is flowing to a tank to a tap.
You're all right. Got it.
Okay.
Right.
And from the tap to a bucket. So the person who's coming to me for healing is the bucket. And the universal energy is that tank. From the bucket, can the water go back to the tank? or in the pipe?
No. No.
It's that simple. We can't really pick that up. But sometimes it is possible that, we all are going through issues in our lives. As healers also,
Yes.
we are not 100% healed. Correct?
Right.
There is a possibility that the person who's come with an issue, I may have a similar issue somewhere in me. And while healing, the issue in me gets triggered and I start mirroring the client.
Okay.
So that is a possibility. So
Right.
I have to look into myself, okay, where is this that this is triggered in me? And how can I help myself?
First.
Yes.
First.
Not first,
Okay.
simultaneously.
Simultaneously. All right. Okay.
Because and also when the person has come with an issue, to me, I'm also getting help at the same time.
How is that? Because the energy is flowing through you.
Yes, because the energy is flowing through me. So it's clearing my blocks as well.
So you get double bonus.
Yes.
I get 1 round, you get 2 rounds.
Yes.
How lucky are you?
Absolutely.
All right. There are a couple of questions coming up. So just before getting on to that, asking you, is there a
Yes.
time frame that we need to look at for an issue to heal or at least to start showing results? Is there a time frame?
Yes. Minimum 3 months.
Minimum 3 months. Okay.
Yes.
Of a daily practice with this?
What happens when we go to a healer? See, if we are energy healers, obviously we'll be doing it on ourselves on a daily basis.
Right.
But when we go to a healer, and the practitioner will definitely give you certain tools to practice at home, which should be done at a daily basis, on a daily basis, at your own pace, in your own space. Because if that is not done, we are not actually helping ourselves. We're just fooling ourselves.
Right. So you can't give up. It's that 90 days is required.
Those 90 days are required. Because we've taken years to, build up that stress in our body.
Right.
And body is such a beautiful inner engine that it keeps taking on the stress till the time it feels that now I cannot go. Now it is impossible for me to start to go further ahead with this. Then it starts giving us signs. We still ignore those signs.
Okay. Right. So, right, the more you ignore it, the more
The
it
more
gets blocked.
difficult, more
Right.
it gets blocked, more it's difficult for you to, break even with it.
So all these stress things, all these discomfort zones, that's your body telling you. It's
Yes.
sending you a message.
Absolutely. Body will definitely give you message somewhere or the other.
Okay, great, fantastic. All right, we'll just, are we good to take a question or two right now, Swati? We have the time
Yes,
here?
yes, absolutely.
Fantastic. Okay, can we unmute Khushbu, please? And just a moment, I will quickly tell you the last 5 digits of the number. It would be a number ending 14383. That's 14383. And Khushbu is asking while we get her on. Hi, Khushbu. Oh, hello. Yes, so, okay, while we wait for her to get on, Khushbu was asking, how will I know that my body is receiving Reiki? Are there signs?
That's a very valid question. Sometimes you will feel warm, sometimes you'll feel cold, sometimes you'll feel prickling as Ashok felt. There are different ways where the body will feel it. But sometimes you might not feel anything. Absolutely nothing. That doesn't mean that the energy is not flowing. You will start seeing results any which way.
Great, fantastic. Khushbu, I'm not, I hope you're online, and in case you're not being able to, in case you've dropped off, I hope the question's been answered for you. And thank you, Khushbu, for that question. And could we now have Sheetal, and her number N, last 5 digits are 0656 Oh, I'm sorry. She's calling from a landline possibly. The last 5 digits are 304065. Those are her last few digits. And while she comes on, Swati, what she's asking is related to what Khushbu asked, but it is again, I'm guessing, a valid question. Is it possible that sometimes after taking Reiki, your body reacts in a negative way, maybe cold, fever, vomiting? Is that also possible?
Absolutely. Absolutely it is possible. And I'll be more than happy if the client gets fever, cold, vomiting, anything of that sort.
Why
Because
is that?
it's not a negative sign. It's a positive sign.
Uh,
Because these are the toxins which are coming out. Body's throwing it out.
Fantastic. So it'd be good to have the fever then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to have fever, yawning, vomiting, loose motion, anything of that sort. It's just your body telling you that yes, it's on its way to heal itself.
It's letting go.
Yes.
It's letting go. Fantastic. Awesome.
Okay.
Sheetal, are you on?
Yeah, I'm on.
Yes, there you are. I hope your question's been answered. Is there anything else?
Yeah, I just wanted to know if this kind of, the reactions comes up. So then how long should we, keep on the Reiki? Is it, we do it every day then? Or it's just full body or some part of body that we need to take Reiki? How do we do about it?
I would say go with your intuition. If you're a healer yourself, if you have done Reiki, you have been doing it, then please go with your intuition and let your intuition tell you where you need to take Reiki. Let your hands guide you.
Okay.
Okay?
And what if you're not a healer? And what if you're,
And then get in touch with the, your practitioner or a healer. That person will be able to help you out with.
okay. All right. Great. Fantastic.
Because it's person specific, situation specific. It is not one answer to all.
Right. Different people, different prescriptions.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Great.
All right. Thank you, Sheetal. Thank you. And now, can we look at a number ending? Please give me a moment. Number ending 27108. Number ending 27108. I sometimes feel like I'm playing bingo or housey. Call the numbers out. So, okay, back to seriousness. 27108, that's Gurpreet. While he comes on, Gurpreet's asking Swati, how many days does it take to attune yourself and how long does one spend on each chakra?
Wow.
Hello.
Hi, Gurpreet.
Hi.
Hi Swati. Hi Neelu. How are you guys?
Very well,
Hi.
thank you.
Fine.
Thank you so much for doing the Telesummit. It's just wonderful what you guys are doing.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. We appreciate that you're happy. That's
Yes,
the
I
intention.
am. Thank you.
Great. So I've just asked Swati your question about how many days does it take to attune yourself and how long does one spend on each chakra? Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay, good. Attunement is only 1 day.
Okay.
But to understand and experience, it takes little time because attunement is very easy. The healer, the teacher will just attune you and let you go. But how much you have understood the energy, it depends on you. And how much you are tuning into your intuition, again, depends on you. So the more you get tuned with your own intuition, you will exactly know how many days you want to spend on each chakra. Every chakra, as we were talking, I cannot say that, you should spend 10 days on one chakra. You may need lesser days, you may need more days, depending on how much we have connected there.
Okay. So I didn't understand one thing. For example, like you just said that attunement can happen even in a day.
Yes.
And the rest is just upon your practice. How do you really know that you're going on the right track? Like you're not going anywhere wrong?
May I just interrupt for a moment? Gurpreet, if I've understood correctly, I think when you're referring to attunement, are you referring to the fact that you've gone to get attuned so that you can do self-healing and then move on to maybe eventually become a healer? And that's why you want
Maybe
to
yes.
know the number
Exactly.
of days? Is that where your question is coming from?
Primarily for self-healing, yes.
Okay, so all right. So Swati, you said it's for something to work. You have to work on it for at least 3 months. But when you take an attunement, is there a certain time period that you need to definitely do your practice on yourself each day?
Yeah. We as teachers, when we attune others for the self-healing, we say minimum 21 days you need to spend with yourself on each point that we, teach to do self-healing on. Okay, now, but I differ here. Many practitioners will say, do 21 days. I would say go with your intuition. If you feel that, in 10 days your work is done, please go ahead and, do where your hands are guiding you to go. And, or if it tells you no, in 21 days also your work is not done, please keep going on.
All right. Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
at least there's a framework 21 days?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Great. Fantastic. Thank you, Gurpreet. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Swati. Thank you, Neeru.
Thank
Have a good
you,
evening.
Gurpreet.
Thank you.
I hope I answered your question. Yeah, okay.
Yes, it has been answered. No, he got muted. All right. So here's a question that, funnily enough, came in after Gurpreet's question, and we're just going to unmute the lady who's asked for this. Number ending 66157. That's 66157. That's Vidhi. Hi, Vidhi. Can I just, I'll just repeat your question for Swati. So Vidhi is saying that she's noticed that many times she faces a lot of difficulties and obstacles in the 21st day of the Reiki self-meditation cycle.
Yeah.
And, she's unable to finish it, so does she have to start from day one again? And therefore, is it her own resistance or is there some other energy at work? Oh, wow, like 3 loaded questions. Thank you, Vidhi.
Yeah, because I finished 6 months of my 3-year degree attunement and I'm not able to complete my 21-day cycle. Twice I started and I couldn't start over again only.
Okay. Vidhi, so have you been doing the 26 points?
Yes.
Okay. What happens, sometimes it's just a resistance from the mind. Because when we tell the mind, no, you have to do 26 points, it's like, you are telling the child to sit and study for 2 hours. And child is saying, no, I am done in 15 minutes. Why do you want me to sit for 2 hours? So if you feel like after doing for 10 minutes or 15 minutes and you've dozed off, energy has still worked on you.
Okay.
Take that as day one. Second day, again start. Whichever, I would again say, please don't stick to only 26 points. Just listen to yourself, listen to your body, listen to your hands, listen to your intuition. And just keep on going. Instead of not doing anything, do a little every day.
Doing it alone and together.
Sorry?
Vidhi, I think you broke off for a second. Would you repeat the question?
Doing it alone meditation or doing it with someone like your partner? Does that play a difference?
Sorry?
I think in bits and pieces, if I've understood it correctly, she's asking if you can do it with a partner or is it better to do it alone? At least with the words
Doing
I've
alone,
managed to hear.
if we are doing alone, and in case we are doing partner with a partner, does it make a difference?
Does it make a difference? Okay.
When we are doing on self, we are connecting with ourselves, right?
Yes.
And when we are doing it with the partner, we are doing it for the other person. So we are understanding the energy, how it is at work with a partner. I still not understood the question. It is both ways are fine.
The thing is, I am asking that when we are doing this meditation,
Yeah.
that alone, right? We are doing it alone. Now, I usually do it with my husband. We get attuned together. We do the courses together. So, does it make a difference, or it's okay to do it together?
It's absolutely fine to do it together.
Yes, because I just wanted to know whether energies contribute to each other, attribute to each other at this point, and does it clash or whatever it is?
No, it doesn't clash. It doesn't clash, darling.
Okay.
Because anyway, any which way you're doing your self-healing, he's doing his self-healing.
Yes.
Right? You're just doing it at the same place
Yes.
at the same time.
Basically, there's no cross connection happening.
That's what.
Is that it? Is right, Swati? The lines aren't getting crossed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. So, Vidhi,
Have you got your answer, Vidhi?
Yes, definitely. I have got clarity to this question also, and I had put up one another question following it only.
go ahead, Vidhi. It's about dozing off. Go ahead and ask. Go ahead and
Yeah,
ask.
the moment I start my meditation cycle and I put my hands on the first point, that very moment I completely doze off. When it's time to change, I change. And after meditation, there I doze off. Sleep.
Yeah, I think Vidhi's phone is breaking off again. So I'll just call out her question, Sati. She says that also in this cycle, the moment I start the points, I immediately doze off. And by the end of the meditation, I'm fast asleep. So it's usually said that it's good to sleep, but then how does it work if I'm sleeping?
Okay. What happens when we start meditating, we get so relaxed that we go to a different level of relaxation, which is alpha beta level.
Right.
Okay. And there you are actually receiving energy at a very fast pace.
At very fast?
Healing. Yes. Actually, you're healing faster.
Right.
When you're awake, then your ears are listening to something, so all your senses are shut down at this level.
Right.
And you're only connecting with the energy.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it is faster healing.
Okay. But then how do we see the change in ourselves that there is some healing happening? Because till now, whenever I've done, I've hardly seen any prominent changes in my health or whatever it is in myself or surroundings.
Okay. How long have you been doing that, Vidhi?
As of now, I told you from the past 6 months I could not do, but before that I completed the cycles and all. But
Right.
I could not feel any prominent changes in my healing, in myself.
Okay. So when you start your healing session, do you give any intent or you just do the healing?
It's just of self-healing, that's it.
Yeah. So you have to start with an intent. Where exactly you want the energy to go.
Okay.
At an energetic level, you have to give it a path. It has to be directed somewhere. If you're just giving yourself energy, you're generally getting healing, you're feeling relaxed, and you're good to go for the day, and then again you're feeling lethargic or depressed or low or sad or whatever it could be. Because the energy has not gotten any direction to it.
Okay.
And in Reiki, intent is the most important thing.
Okay.
That's the boss. That's the king.
Okay.
Yeah. So please give an intent what exactly you want to do healing for.
Mm-hmm.
Do it for 21 days and then let me know.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Lovely. Thank you for coming on, Vidhi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can we ask more questions or no?
Yes, we can. In a quick bit, if we have more time
But
more time left.
last question.
Yes, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
This attunement which I had taken, it is like I have not been able to complete a 21-day cycle, and also the 6 months are over. So do I need to get reattuned, or what is the procedure? And if I
You know
need
whom I'm speaking to?
Huh?
Is it Vidhi?
Yes.
Still Vidhi.
Okay. Vidhi, once you have taken the attunement, it's good to go. You can restart at any point of time. You don't have to take the attunement again and again.
No, it's like 6 months are over without the 21-day cycle.
Correct. So maybe it's a good idea to then go and consult some energy healer or a Reiki healer to understand what is going on.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe, a quick attunement will open up the chakras and open up the energies.
Okay, so is it that we have to take distance attunement, or we have to take personal, or we can take distance attunement also?
As far as I know, there is no distance attunement. Still, distance attunements are done for healing, not for learning or for self-healing. For a simple reason, I would tell you why. Because when you go for a session at a personal level, in person, then you're
Yes.
able to experience the energy with your teacher.
Yes.
Then whatever questions you have at that point of time, that can be answered.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're taking a distance attunement, then you may be feeling certain things which may not get answered at that point of time.
Okay.
Because first level is all about touch healing.
Right.
If you're not there in person, how will you experience that touch?
Okay.
That's my understanding. It could be, it's totally my understanding of it.
All right. Yes. Thank you so much, because these questions had been pondering my mind so long. So I've got good clarification over it.
My pleasure.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Thank you, Neelu.
Pleasure, Vidhi. Thank you so much for being here. And,
It's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks. Okay, we'll put you back on mute now. Thank you. And Swati, Vidhi has ended up asking something that I was going to ask you. Do I need to be present with you, or can I receive energy from you from far away, which you have answered, which takes me to what you just said to her. Level 1 is about touch.
Yes.
So level 1 as in, if I want to look into self-healing, there are different levels of Reiki I have to cross?
Yes.
Okay, so what are those levels?
See, there are various levels. If you're looking for only self-healing, then level 1 and level 2 are good enough to go. In level 1, it's all about touch healing, where you are there in person, in front of the person. You can't do the distance healing.
Okay.
Okay, so when you are in front of the person, you exactly know what is happening at the energetic level.
Right.
How do I explain this to you?
No, if I've understood correctly, if I'm only merely consulting you for a session, for a Reiki session, it's okay for me to not be there physically present. It's all right, because that energy,
it is all right.
It does happen. But if I'm looking to wanting to eventually be able to practice on myself, then
Yes.
I need to cross that first level, and that first level can only happen if I'm physically present with you, wherein your touch attunes me as well. Is that it?
Yes.
Have I
Yes.
understood that correct?
Yes.
Great.
And
Fantastic.
also, I'll take a little time here. And
Yes.
also, Reiki is all about energy healing, right?
Right.
So experience is very important here. So when you go for the personal workshop, in-person workshop, you're able to experience the energy in front of a teacher.
Right.
And whatever queries, there'll be hundreds of queries that will come into your mind.
Yes.
And that teacher can help you understand how energy works, how intuition works, many other questions.
Got it. So it's a good idea to meet at least for the first time.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to be a little greedy right now. Okay, and I'm going to ask you for something.
Okay.
Okay. Please don't worry. Here's the thing. But before we end, which is not right now, it's a little while, a few minutes later, at the end, before we close, would it be possible to do a group thing where you would send it out to this group here right now?
Sorry?
Would you,
Would it-
as a group demo,
Yeah.
we've done the demo at the beginning, but
Right.
towards the end, just before we close, would it be possible for us to receive a little group session from you, as in?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You have to say yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
fantastic. Okay, see here it is, Swati. I've also understood now why we're constantly being told, sit in a quiet room, shut the lights, put the TV off, maybe light a candle or something, some smell that is pleasant to you, and then do this, because you don't want that energy flow to get interrupted, you don't want to be distracted. You want to focus on it completely. Yes?
Absolutely.
Great.
Absolutely. And also engaging all your senses so that
Right.
these senses are not distracting you.
Right. Absolutely. Great. So, okay, before we head towards winding up,
Yes. There's something that I want to.
oh, there is. You took the words out. I was just going to ask, is there anything, please go ahead.
Okay. I would like to give an offer to my people here, wonderful, wonderful people. 6 personal integrated healing sessions with me, 3 group meetings once a month, and also Reiki box. We talked about Reiki box earlier, right? At this Violet Flame.
Yes, we've talked about it, Violet Flame. So, would you please finish your offer first, and I will ask you about it right now.
Okay. So, a whole lot of things that are like WhatsApp support and tools to manage issues and stress, all of this in 12,000 rupees for 3 months.
12,000 for 3 months. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. And what does this normally cost?
It's around 35,000 rupees.
35,000. And you're giving all this at 12,000 for 3 months. I'm like,
Yeah,
can you hear me salivating? It's like a big plate of goodies that has been put in front of me, and I simply have to just take whatever's on the plate.
Okay, I want to throw in a little more here, like it's a bad choice of words. I would like to offer, and I would like to give 30% discount on any of my workshops along with this.
More, you're giving more. So 12,000 for 3 months and a 30% discount on your workshops.
Yes.
Wow, super awesome. See, there's a reason why we started using the word Godfather offer. It just cannot be refused, can it? It can't. For once, I'm happy saying it can't instead of saying it.
I'm really honored to be here, and I had to offer something. I can't just go away like that.
That is super sweet, super awesomely generous of you, Swati. I know everyone's like clapping their hands in glee right now, and we can't hear them, but I'm pretty sure it's happening because I would too, but then, everyone would hear me and that would just be distracting. So before we get into the last bit of this where you're giving us a group session, and if it could be centered around stress, Swati, it would be an icing on the cake. Before we do that, because once you do that, we'll all just, wind down and everybody will just hang up at their own time. Before that happens, I want to say thank you so much, Swati. Your energies, your gentleness, your generosity, your genuineness is so beautiful. Thank you so much for being here with us. It's been our pleasure and our honor to have you here.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Neelu. It's always a pleasure talking to you, being here. I have no words. It's beyond my understanding.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you so much. And before you give us instructions on what to do, I'd also like to thank everyone who's here on the telecall right now for your support, for your encouragement, for your patience, for your participation. Mystic Lotus has a number of firsts under their belt, but none of this would have been possible without all of you. So we, in spirit, are giving you amazing people a standing ovation. So I'm going to sign off, and Swati, please go ahead with your instructions, and whenever, and please do let us know at what point it's okay to drop off.
Yeah, sure. So before I start the silent healing, I just want to add up here that I've taught you all a small tool how to make an energy ball.
Right.
So please practice it at your own pace, whenever you feel stressed. Make this energy ball, pass on the energy to yourself, and you're good to go. Yeah?
Fantastic. Great. And Swati, I'm so sorry, I do not mean to interrupt, but it's just that your offer has gotten me so excited. I have to repeat it once before you gently calm us all down. So you have your 6 personal integration, you have these 3 group sessions, you have the Reiki box and support on WhatsApp, all for 12,000 only for 3 months, and a 30% discount on your workshop.
Yes.
Okay. I've happily thanked everybody and also happily forgotten. Before we go, one last question. Reiki box, what is that?
Okay. Reiki box is a beautiful modality where we can send Reiki to as many people as we want to at one go. So it can be a virtual box, it can be a physical box, it can be on the laptop, it can be on my phone, where I write all the person's name, their issues, and what my intent is towards their healing. So when I give Reiki to this box, energy goes to each and every person. It's like that satellite which gives energy to different spaces.
Okay, great. So that's part of the offer.
It is part of the offer.
Right, part of our wonderful Godfather offer. I'm just going to, so 6-person integration, these are classes.
Yes.
Sessions with you.
Sessions
with you. Okay.
Yes.
And 3 group, these are group sessions again?
These are group sessions again where people will understand what energy is.
Okay.
So they will experience the energy on self and others as well. So how we did Reiki ball today.
Right.
I will give them certain tools to understand what energy is, experience it, and do certain practical tools.
Okay. And of course, WhatsApp support. Awesome.
WhatsApp support.
Fantastic. Godfather of an offer, and I'm now ready to get calmed down. So bring me back to earth, Swati. Bring all of us down to the ground. Go ahead.
So sweet of you to say that. Okay. I would like you all to just sit down wherever you are with your eyes closed. Make sure that nobody disturbs you for next 5 minutes. Your hands could be in a mudra or just gently kept on your lap, whichever way you want to. Make sure that your spine is erect and your neck and spine is in one alignment. And your awareness is only on your breathing. Your eyes are closed. Mentally give an intent that I'm open to receiving. I'm going to do the healing now. So just open yourself to receiving and just be with yourself. And be with your breathing. Neetu,
Yes, please.
I'm feeling somebody's feeling very anxious. I'm picking up palpitations and anxiety at this moment.
Okay. I'm going to request if anybody would like to just put it into the group. Swati is working on us, and look, even my voice is also just gone down. I think I'm in the zone right now. And if you'd like to consult with Swati or take this further, please don't hesitate to call her. She's amazing when it comes to all this. So if anyone's feeling that anxious, if you want to type it into the group, please do. We're here to help.
Okay, it's settled now. So, how are you feeling? I would want you all to have a sip of water, and please have lots of water for the next one day. Hello?
Great. Awesome. As I said, I was
Yeah, so I'll
looking
just sign
downwards.
off. Let's not speak.
Yes,
uh,
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. So people can leave when they're comfortable.
yeah.
Great. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Swati.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.